What up? Salvador Briggman here. Welcome back to the Crowdfunding Demystified YouTube channel. We talk about e-commerce also on this channel. And today we're getting into how do you actually get people to increase their order value and increase the sales to your store by offering free shipping on your e-commerce website, and why that is so freaking important. We're going to get into that today. Hope you enjoy it, and also go and check out some of the other videos out there on this channel. It's coming up right after this. Okay, so today's platform that we are going to be talking about is Shopify. Now, there are a lot of different e-commerce platforms out there. There is Shopify, there is Magento, there is WordPress plus WooCommerce, there is Wix, right? Squarespace, etc. There are so many different platforms out there. One of the reasons why I like Shopify, not only is that I think they have a lot of great themes and options to choose from, but also their dashboard is just really freaking easy to use. You can go here and you can see on Shopify.com some of the different example stores that are out there. Easy to start an online business, really easy to get that managed sort of on autopilot almost. I don't want to use that word because that kind of sounds very like scammy marketing, but honestly, like getting these analytics delivered straight to you and being able to install things. I'm going to mention like apps. It's literally like you're doing this thing on autopilot, which is super cool, and I love it. And they have so many great testimonials over the years. And e-commerce has obviously just been growing so much in the last couple of years. So this is the right time to do this if you want to set up an online store. It's a great 1-2 punch, I call it, after doing a successful Kickstarter or Indiegogo, is to set up a Shopify store. Or if you're looking to straight go into e-commerce, this is also an easy way to do this, is to set up a Shopify store. And it also comes with so many different bits of functionality here, like allowing people to do augmented reality, etc. Super cool. So that being said, one of the big portions of Shopify is their marketplace, right? So when you go here, you can learn a little bit about like how to sell. You can do POS systems, checkout, sales channels, marketing, etc. There's this thing called the Shopify Marketplace. And basically, this is just a whole list of different apps that you can get access to once you begin a Shopify store. Now, some of these apps might not be relevant to you, other ones are. So for example, you're like, you know what, Sal, I'm just trying to get started here. I'm not looking to do SMS, text message marketing. I'm not looking to do abandoned cart recovery and chat and all that stuff. I'm not looking to maybe have an all-in-one customer service and chat bot kind of platform on my site. I'm not looking to do all that stuff. I don't need to do personalized recommendations. Like, this is way too advanced, man. Okay, I understand. There are some advanced things that are in this app, and some of the ones that are like trending here, like having an Instagram feed connected to your account, like that's obviously super sophisticated. But for a beginner, there's even really easy stuff. So like one-click upsells, where someone can just add something onto their order, really easy. Having product badges, having volume discounts, product recommendations, right? This is all very easy stuff to begin with. And if you're having every kind of difficulty or like loyalty and reviews, you can always go to these really nice collections feature up here. And if you're just looking to launch your store and just kind of get started as a beginner, this might be the useful collection that you might want to peruse when you have a spare evening and some tea, right, to look over this. But you can kind of go through and you can look at some of the things that might be relevant to you. If it's not relevant to you, you can just ignore it. But that being said, there's just so much. Like, this is like you're going into a library of books, and like you just even know what you want, and you just have to spend a little bit of time here looking through this and like what could be useful for me. Alternatively, I can tell you in the matter of like 10 minutes what would be useful for you. If you want to book a coaching call with me, you can go to crowdcrux.com/coaching. You can always book a coaching call with me there, as long as I'm still doing them. Sometimes I turn it off because it gets a little bit overwhelming just with the volume that we got. But if you want to, you can always book a coaching call. I can help you with this. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about this and really how to enable free shipping and encourage people to do this. Now, why would you want to do this, right? So let's just say you launch a new business, okay? You check out Shopify, which you can go obviously to my link, crowdcrux.com/Shopify, and include that below. You can get a free trial. You can start this. You can see whether or not this platform is good for you. So you've started your free trial, we'll assume. You can then go and you can see, okay, we launched a store, got no sales, and then very quickly it begins to climb, right? How do we have that kind of effect happen? Well, one of the easy ways, aside from delivering tons of visitor flow to the website, which is usually hard when you're just getting started, one of the easy ways that you can do this is to encourage more people on the website to buy more product. Makes a lot of sense. If you're offering more product and maybe free shipping, then people might decide to increase their order value, which is easier because then you have a lot of people coming to your store and those people are buying more than they were before. So you're making more money, making more revenue, reinvest into the Shopify store, be able to grow the store over time, reinvest your profits. Makes a lot of sense, right? It's not rocket science. So what I encourage you to do, number one, go to the Shopify App Store, but then search out this app. It's called Free Shipping PopUp, and it is freaking cool, man. So Free Shipping PopUp, you can write that down if you want to. This is something that will create a really nifty looking pop-up that will encourage people to increase their order value. Now, how does this look? I'll show you in just a second. But when you come here, you can look at the actual logistics if you would like to, right? So you can have certain geo-targeting locations if you wanted to. You could upload your custom images. You can have weight-based rates. Like there's so much specifics here when it comes to, you can have your own branding, etc. A lot of stuff that you can do. So the first thing you're going to do is, if you are interested in seeing this without first purchasing it, which I always want to see it first, right? Go and click View Example Store, and that will pop up here in just a bit. It's free to install, and then there are different levels depending on how much you'd like to do. And you can easily go and also see some of the different reviews here and some of the things that other people are saying, some of the pros and some of the cons. So don't just take my word for it, obviously. But if we come here and we open up this, you can see how this is a standard looking kind of basic store. If we click checkered red shirt, which is a great time for fall, by the way. It's actually just in New York City, and it's fall there, and it's beautiful. So many great leaves and churning and stuff like that. Anyway, getting beyond the point. Let's just say I'm wearing some plaid, and I wanted to buy a plaid shirt. We would click Add to Cart here. There you go. Your cart has been updated. And it says the amount left until free shipping is $68. So all I got to do is add $68 more worth of order or inventory, right? And we would be able to hit the free shipping that will unlock free shipping as a customer, and then we get free shipping on the order, which is awesome. And it also has this really cool, nifty looking drone thing. So you could also change this to your own animation if you wanted to. So it's kind of like a fun way to encourage people to increase their order in order to get free shipping. And it's not very salesy or very invasive, right? So the reason why most people this works from a psychological perspective is that typically we like to get free things, number one. Number two, we don't like it when something is incomplete. So if we feel like we could just very easily nudge it over there and get free shipping, it feels like it's almost like a dopamine rush, where if we are able to complete that and we're able to get that, unlock that, it feels good. It feels like we won in certain senses. That's why certain things are so addictive, right? Because you completed the task, you hit that dopamine, right? So people like to complete this, and this is why this works. It's based in marketing psychology. So I'm going to share with you also and show you how this would work on a client example store. So we're on a client example store. If we go here and we click Add to Cart, and slowly it loads, and there we go. If we want to, we can add for free shipping, and it's also based in the color scheme of the client. All they have to do is add a certain amount, and they can continue shopping, and then they can receive free shipping. There are tons of other things you can do as well. For example, having an order banner or having it subtly placed in different spots, right? Or have other reminders as well, spend X amount for free shipping. This is all very easy to do. It starts with having a good theme, Shopify theme, if you're interested. I will include a link to some of the great marketplaces out there that I use for Shopify themes. In addition, I'll include a link to Shopify itself. But all you got to do is basically go here and check out some of the different apps that you might find useful. Now, here's the thing. This is kind of like the secret, if you will. There are so many, right? So like you don't always know what's going to work or not work, and you might end up wasting a ton of money. So you can either begin to study other people's stores, you can trial and error, you can book a coaching call with me, and I can tell you exactly for your specific product category, the ones that I would recommend at crowdcrux.com/coaching. Or if you're like, you know what, this is a lot of work and I'm not even interested in doing this, and like I just want to see this, like I want to see this chart, I'm not necessarily interested in executing this plan, then you might be a good fit for the new help program that I've created, where if it matches, right? So like if we feel like we can help you, if we feel like we can get results for you, then we can also help you with the execution and implementation of an app like this, a store like this, or just getting started from scratch. If that sounds like something that you would like help with, and again, this isn't something that's going to be a good fit necessarily for everyone. It's really going to depend on your product category, on your goals, if we think it's realistic or not, can we get you results. You can fill out an application at the link I'm about to mention, and we can see if we can help you or not. And that link is crowdcrux.com/help. That link again is crowdcrux.com/help, crowdcrux.com/help. Just fill out some information there, and if we believe we can help you after we process the application, then we will reach out to you at a future point in time.
Want to take all the stress out of fulfilling your Kickstarter rewards? Fulfillrite is the turnkey solution that puts product delivery on autopilot. The Top Campaigns uses trusted high-tech provider to store, package, and ship their products. Focus on growing your business. Leave shipping to the experts. Don't wait. Get a custom quote from Fulfillrite today. Link in the description.
So just to kind of recap here, just to give you a couple nuggets that you can take away as homework. Number one, if you haven't yet, go and start your Shopify store. Number two, go and browse and peruse the Shopify App Store. I recommend setting aside a good 30 minutes to an hour just to spend some time studying the store and some of the functionality, and really think about it. If I had the ideal store, if I could do anything, if I could think, or I could almost explain anything to existence, I could just have a magic wand and I could point it and my Shopify store could do anything that I want. I could supercharge this thing. What kind of functionality would you want to have? What would you want it to look like? What would you want this to be allowed your customer to do? My computer's about to spaz out here, so I got to make sure that I cut this video very quickly. What would you want it to be able to do for you? What would you want your customers to be able to do? What would you want to be able to say that people can go to your store and either purchase or encourage them to buy more, or you want to get more traffic, or you want to gather their contact information, you want to do SMS marketing? What does the ideal future look for you? Because getting crystal clear on that vision is literally the only way you're going to be able to craft a roadmap to get there, and then to drive down that freaking road, man, and to get to that destination. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. This is a labor of love for me, man. So I appreciate if you do take action on any of the links that I mentioned today. Leave a comment down below if you really enjoyed this. Let other people know. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great week, and hope that you took away some a valuable trick from today's lesson.